And we're back. Thank you so much for being part of Howie's Late Night Rush. This is the segment that we repeat the chat with the comedians. Mm-hmm. This week, two of my favorites. You see that?
Yeah.
You almost picked your nose, actually.
It's been 3 years since he's been here. You've seen him on Letterman 3 times?
4 times.
Because you got bumped once, but yet you were still on there. He brought you out just to say.
Yeah, he brought me out to say
you were
hello.
bumped because of the dog trick.
Right, and I flew my parents out, and the show was over, and I saw my parents right after the show, and my mom, who's clearly has her finger on the pulse of Hollywood, went, I thought they were just going to let you do stand-up anyway, even though the show was over. And I went, well.
Nick Griffen. Nick, thanks
Howie.
for coming. Man, I don't know why it's taking so long.
Well, it's fun. I'm seeing you again. I get to work with Marc Price, which is...
Marc Price.
What a thrill to work at that Ed Sullivan Theater for the David Letterman show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
and it's really as cold as they say it is, huh?
It's chilly,
Like
but, you know, I was
65
so
degrees.
nervous that there was bigger problems than just the temperature for me.
Does he come in and say hi? Like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
doesn't.
you get to go out to lunch with him. And,
He goes over your set.
Yeah.
He says he makes some suggestions.
Yeah.
Because I heard, like Leno, he'll come in and talk to you like, hey, can you have a...
No, he shook my hand after the show and said thank you and moved on. I don't think that I really merit any more than that, really. I'm thrilled to have done the show, and I would have, if I had talked to him, I probably would have never done the show again because I would have said some jackass statement.
I love all your stuff. It's on YouTube, and you got the Comedy Central special is really cool too.
NickGriffen.net, and of course, Marc has a lot of stuff
Marc,
going
what's
on.
the
Well,
website?
we're trying to get Nick to join us over at
really?
Bud Friedman, the founder of the Improv's Comedy Club. His new website, ijoke.com.
When are we going to get that on my show? Because I love the graphics on that.
Well, just everybody go visit ijoke.com. We've got you. We've got a movie review section. Howie's Raves names are up there.
Oh, yeah?
And maybe even this clip will make it to...
ijoke.com. Wow, I have to check that out.
Nick, has anything gotten better in the last 3 years? Because the last time Bud called me you used to be up here every New Year's with Alan Havey, and Bud goes, I can understand you having Alan, but why did you want Nick up there for New Year's? I said, well, Nick's someone you don't want to leave alone over the holidays.
Yeah, I've got some stronger medication. Things are looking up.
I was concerned. Because the relationship side of you...
There was a certain codependent thing going on between us, and I had to break away from that. But I'm stronger because of it. Did I mention ijoke.com?
I'm going on Celebrity Rehab.
Are you really?
Flintstone vitamins addiction. I pitched it to them. I'm like, I'm hooked on those gummies. Let me in.
Wow. It would be fun seeing you mix with, what's the guy who's really having a hard time on that Celebrity Rehab?
Jeff Conway.
From Taxi.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He's really messed up.
Yeah. I get the feeling he's staying messed up so he can
keep this going.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it works. Because I'm telling you, I get on the phone with my agent. They're like, you're not at rock bottom enough to get on Celebrity Rehab. You're not washed up enough for Surreal Life. You're not fat enough for Celebrity Fit Club. You have to be fat, drugged up on booze in order to get on TV these
That's
days.
what I feel about Nick. If you're happy, you're not going to have a good show.
Isn't it funny that the fact that Marc has been able to keep his life in order that
Keeps me off of television.
Keeps you off of television.
It is a twist. It is a twist.
It is, but here's to your continued
Oh, thank you.
depression.
And again, it's a thrill to be here with you and Marc Price.
Love your guts.
Love
Folks,
your guts. ijoke.com.
ijoke.com.
And NickGriffen.net.
Yeah. HowieNave.com. You guys will both be on there.
Thanks for having us.
No, it's my pleasure.
Vote. Tell people to vote, for crying out loud. It's Nevada.
Vote at the Improv. Check them out. Nightly at 9, dark on Mondays.